Can we just leave it on your
I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. What did you guys get? Who would like to volunteer an answer for number one? Anyone? Great.
But you want me to say the answer?
Dorian, what'd you get?
Negative 0.125.
As a fraction. Yeah, can I write to a fraction? Anyone?
I do.
Oh yeah.
No.
Plus 1, negative 1/8.
Negative 1/8. Dorian, do you agree? With
Yeah.
Miss Coalition?
Miss.
Ms. Coalition. What's that, Mary?
She spelled this wrong. She put one X.
Did she?
English is not my strong.
She missed it.
If there's anything else. Hilarious.
Alright, so refresh your memories. To make this exponent positive,
Switch it.
we have to drop it like it's hot. I mean, drop it to the denominator. Yes?
Yeah. I didn't do
You could have plugged it in your calculator. I agree. Practice this process though. All right. And what is negative 2 to the third? Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. No one
Negative
loved it.
8.
Negative 8.
Negative 8. Very good. Is that the same as that? Yes.
Oh.
Is
Yeah.
that the same as that?
Yep.
Yes. These are all the same.
Do you have to switch your root or no?
Huh?
What?
Never mind, you have to do it.
Switcheroo what?
It's not an exponent. I answered my own question.
Are we okay with number 1? Negative 1/8. Great.
I did number 2.
I've been hoping you would volunteer. Go ahead.
All right. I got 16 as my answer.
Walk me through it. What is 5 to the 0?
1.
Times negative 4. Now, is the negative 4 in parentheses?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's negative 4 times negative 4, which is
16.
good. And 1 times 16, last time I checked, is
16.
16. Are we good? Excellent. Now, when we get to number 3, calculators are not going to help very much. Does the negative 4 have a negative exponent or a positive exponent? It's got to have one of them. Does it have a negative exponent or a positive exponent? Or 0?
Positive?
What is its exponent?
1.
So does it need to move? Negative 4 stays put.
You guys tricked me on that.
Was that tricky or was that okay?
Okay.
If I look at the numerator, I see a negative 4 times an a to the negative third. It's got issues. Times b to the fifth. There are 3 terms up there. Do you agree? The negative 4 can stay. The a to the negative third, to become positive, needs to move down. All right, and become a to the positive third.
Only negative exponents move.
Only the negative exponents move to become more positive. What does the b to the fifth do? Stays put. What does the c to the negative 2 do? Negative 2 do? Moves up. Now, could I write these in any order up top? Yes, it's multiplication. If you had your b's last and your c's in the middle, that's fine.
Why does it look like negative 4a though?
Yeah.
Huh?
It is.
Why does it look
They're
like negative
multiplying.
4a though?
I mean, it's multiplication.
Like, imagine a little dot.
I know, but it just looks like it's negative 4a. Like the A is like too close to the 4.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you
2.
a question?
Y'all answer.
2 preguntas.
What's happening between the 3 and the x? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division.
Multiplication.
How do you know?
Because they're
How'd you know? What's happening between the -4 and the a?
multiplication.
How do you know?
Because they're not spaced out.
It's not about spacing.
They're close together.
There's no addition, there's no subtraction, there's no division. It's understood to be
X.
just like when you're just looking at me. It's understood that you're paying attention, right?
He's actually
Awesome.
some sauce.
We're gonna practice the next 3. I'm gonna let you try, and then we'll talk about it.
Oh, I forget. Is it plus or
9.
what's your plus?
No. Just kidding. I don't even know. I'm not good at that.
Oh, no.
I'm good.
If you really forget, you could write out a to the 5th as a times a times a times a times a. And then you could write out a to the 6th as a times a times a times a times a times a. I think that was 6 times.
Everything with your guys'.
And you would have a to the 11th.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, let's go.
So what's the rule? If you multiply terms that have the same base, they have the same base, you do what with their exponents?
Add them.
Add
Got this.
them up.
Wait, if you, I was listening to that.
Stop the thing.
Okay, well, I do.
And closer.
I could do it again if you want.
No.
Actually,
Okay.
I think
Thank
I
you.
think
Quiet.
you should. Just
I
do
might
it
have strained my
closer-
vocal cords.
Can you do it closer to the computer?
I'll be out for the rest of the day.
Really close to the computer too.
What'd you get for number 5?
Negative
X
2
was how I feel for.
plus negative 9 equals negative x. Wait.
No.
What
do
was
this.
I get it's negative.
Exactly.
It's
Okay,
x.
but it's- I know it's not negative.
Negative 8, so that means it has to be positive. It's negative.
Did everyone get x to the -8 as an intermediate step?
Yes.
Because we have an x term times an x term times an x term. We're going to add their exponents. We're going to add them up.
This is x and
And what do you get? X to the -8. But that's not good enough. In our lives, we're not going to stay negative. We want to become more positive.
so you switch over.
So, Leah, what do we do?
Switch over.
What does that mean?
You switch the bottom and put a 1 on top.
Good. There's an understood 1 up top. And it's going to become more positive by moving down to the denominator, becoming x to the 8.
Switch over.
Did you get 1 over x to the 8?
Yes.
That is my final answer. So that rule, remember, that rule is the multiplication of bases. And what do you do with the exponents? Add them up. All right. Now what about the next one? Now I have y squared, it's not times y to the -5. It's y squared to the -5, and we have a power, two-way power. We multiply.
Let's go.
We get y to the -10 times y to the 3rd. And now we use the
Multiplication.
Addition.
Up.
Oh my gosh. My
Yes.
goodness.
I was gonna answer.
You go right
Who's
ahead.
gonna add them up?
Y.
Oh.
-7.
Mm-hmm.
Switcheroo. 7.
Whatever. Why to the 7?
Can you call it super, please?
That's what I get. Evan, you doing alright over there? Having fun?
Yeah.
Is this your favorite class of the day? I'm sure.
Yeah.
See the hesitation.
Best class ever.
You know why he hesitated?
Because he had his thing.
He had to think about it because he didn't want to.
He's lying. Psychology.
Yeah,
History.
he really just had to embrace the love of math first before he went. I can tell.
No, that was the right way answer.
You need to put more emotion into it.
Interesting.
He's go like this.
I bet you're not going to get number 7 right.
Ouch.
How much?
How much?
Wait, what's number?
How much?
Number 10.
Number 7.
7?
Prove me wrong.
No cap.
$7?
Huh?
$7?
I probably don't have $7.
Me neither.
I'm a teacher.
I'm unemployed.
It's your own fault.
I have a dad, so.
What's your dad do?
No, it's not. Nope, stop. You're messing me up.
No,
You're messing me up. Okay. No, it's, yeah. You're doing something else. You're not doing that yet.
Does he sew concrete?
Yeah, he sews it.
No.
Tester.
Tester.
But he got in an accident,
Then.
and so now he has to wait for. He has to go through like rehab for his back. So yeah. And now he's doing it.
So no concrete plans right now.
I'm confident with my number 7.
Don't you have to solve it, Dan?
You can't solve that.
Yeah.
But then, would it
I don't know
just
what
be
his
5 Y yet?
What is
No.
Yeah.
All right. Quiet. I'm now accepting answers.
Hold on.
Braden, what'd you get?
This is I'll tell you what I did for my work. So I distributed the 4, and I got 5 to the power of 4 times y to the power of 12, and then you 5 to the 4th times 5 4 times times 5 4 times, which gives you 20. I mean 625.
What?
I forgot, alright? I was doing 5 times 4 and not 5 times 5 times 5.
Oh, Adam.
It's been a while. I'm a little rusty.
Did you hit someone?
I know what.
So what's your final answer?
125?
625.
620.
You didn't even have it written down. I had it written down.
Okay, you could just do that.
5 caret 4.
625.
All right. Braden.
625. Why?
I
What
need
was
you to answer.
I couldn't say it.
But I gave you the freaking.
Braden's answer is
That's my
625
answer.
y to the
That's
12.
my answer too. See, I never written it down.
How many of you got 625 y to the 12? Or do you have beef with Braden?
I don't have beef with Brandon.
That'd be a fun
I
answer.
didn't get any.
You got Steve, that's the
You better
answer.
not.
Evan, what'd you get?
Because I did the first two.
Same thing. Vincenza, what'd you get? Same thing? Alexa, what did you get? Sorry, Alexa. How do you done?
Yeah.
In honor of Mr. Parker. Huh?
I got the same.
Same thing? I'll hate you, Alexis.
I feel like something.
Gavin, do you think she has beef with me too now? Gavin, what'd you get? Matthew?
I want to go bad. No, I was going for Braden. Let's go for
If we all have the same answer, you have to give us $7. All of us $7.
I'll find someone with the wrong answer.
No.
No, everybody have the right answer. It's
McConnell almost had the wrong answer.
No, I didn't.
I got my
gave you
answer
the
without
But
looking
I
at it.
gave you the 5 4
Me
times
too.
the
You
y.
did not.
Nobody disagrees with this answer.
Nobody disagrees with
I
that.
don't even know
It's
how to
correct.
What should be?
Yeah,
You don't know how to get it?
I mean, I do now. No, she.
It's
she
right,
does.
guys.
She
She's just
has
trying to trick you.
I don't know. I got 5y to the third times 5y to the third times
Oh my
5y to the
goodness.
third times 5y to the
That's like the
third.
most simple.
Oh,
And I multiplied 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. And I got 625. And then I multiplied y to the third times y to the third times y. And that rule is the, what do you do with the exponents? You add them up.
12.
Do you agree? And you get y to the 12. That's what I got. I don't know.
That's literally.
You just did it
I'm
a
going
long
first. I started.
extra.
Matthew.
Was that your
Well, I'm confused a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
So like for like which one was it again? It was like one where we separated the 4 from the A. Was it like 8 or something? No. I forget which one it was, but I remember like you saying we had separated the 4A. So that was Braden said, I think.
Let's take a look, Matthew.
Yeah, I thought he.
What did I think?
That one?
Yeah,
They are. They're separate by multiplication.
yeah, but we're down here. Why is 5y together?
Doesn't have to be. I was kind of being silly. I was showing you that the way Braden did it is the same as multiplying 5y to the third 4 times itself 4 times.
Alright.
Okay. Now, could I separate this by multiplication? There you go, Matthew. Boom, boom, boom. So, what is my point? I know I'm being stupid. All right. My point is, if you forget on a quiz, am I supposed to raise the 5 to the 4th too, or just the y to the 3rd to the 4th? You could multiply what's inside out 4 times, couldn't you? And you're gonna get the right answer. Now, what's tricky is, what about if it's like a negative power? Well, you have to make it. If that's a negative power. You have to drop it down, switch the old switcheroo, and then multiply it out twice or 3 times or whatever it is. My goal is that you don't just learn quick little tricks, but you actually understand that you can check what you're doing if you get stuck. Because what are rules? Rules are, you're going to say meant to be broken, but I would say typically forgotten. All right. In math, rules are very often forgotten. Would you agree with that? We learn them. It seems like a little gimmicky trick, and then we forget them. So if you understand what you're doing, it'll help you. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. What about number 8? Huh? It's terrible.
Good.
It's not even funny.
Okay.
Well,
Everybody get a straight face, and maybe we all have a straight face.
You have to do
What's that?
7
Alright. Go ahead and try number 8.
okay.
Hi, did you adopt your dog? No, he's my biological dog.
Oh,
Dog.
It's a knee cramper.
That's like the
I think it's something like a dog.
The worst one.
Because
It's not a good joke.
I'm good.
yeah.
I think that's a joke. It's not even.
Sounds like more of a
conversation.
Okay, you know how like some people like do pet adoptions, like they rescue their dog.
Yeah.
Have you heard of like rescue dogs?
Yeah.
Like instead of going to like a breeder who
Yeah.
breeds purebred Dalmatians, you can adopt a dog, right? So if someone says, "Hey, did you adopt your dog?" No, he's my biological dog. Like no one
Had the dog.
has dogs. It's just like gives birth to a dog. It's just stupid.
I find it very.
Some might say that it was kind of a. What'd you say?
That is that not. I find it very.
Editing all day.
Huh?
Did
you?
Has 5 years.
I thought it was kind of rough. All right. Question.
You got this right because of me, though. You
No.
figured it
I had
out.
a question.
I gave you the answer.
No, I gave you this. Don't even lie.
Hi, Braden.
Technically, you don't adopt a dog if you have another dog.
Oh, what if
If you already have a
what
dog,
if you're the breeder? What if
How'd you get the dog
See?
though?
How'd you get the dog?
well, you adopted that dog, but you didn't adopt the baby.
Oh, the dog gave birth.
Who
to
said it
the
gave
other
birth?
dog. That's what you mean.
But who said the dog gave birth? If there is a dog and the person asks, "Did you adopt that dog?"
That was so intimidating.
I'm the mind breaker.
Blow my mind away.
Uh oh.
Did you get that?
Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done.
He's holding a guitar, but
That's not right.
yes, it is.
Why is your computer open?
She's like, look,
There's
he
nothing.
has silence on. Hold on, that's a red box. Why is it? I don't know.
It doesn't look like he's.
And then you add them.
That was not looking good. That's a guitar. That's a guitar. I could tell it was a guitar by your nose.
I can show you how he's looking at it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not a guitar, Mary. It's not a guitar.
Yeah. E.
You just got.
That's what I got.
What?
Yeah.
Where's
I gave her an
an
answer.
1 second.
Again.
Dude.
Did you guys get that?
Yeah.
Liv, did you get that?
I got same. I got same.
Get something different. Liv. You can be honest with
I
me.
didn't. I only got to the negative 64.
You're too sweet.
Luca, did you get
Down.
What's your
Down.
it? Luca, what's your favorite thing to do? What's your favorite hobby? What kind of games?
Tic-tac-toe.
Like bocce ball? Huh? Spike ball?
He means video games.
Table tennis?
Manacala. It's a really fun
I knew what
game.
you meant. What kind of games do you like to play?
That's what weird.
Super Smash Brothers? Mario Kart? You said anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Just Dance.
Kirby? Kirby's Big Adventure? What kind of games? Modern Warfare?
Which one? I did order one.
What?
I'm just saying games. I don't know.
Kirby's Big Adventure.
Halo?
Kirby?
Yes.
Huh?
Halo.
Halo? You like to play Halo?
Um,
So you like first person shooter games? Interesting. Madden?
I don't know. I don't understand.
How many
And my dad.
rows of games do you have?
Rows of games.
If you would have said 2, that would have been.
How big's a row?
Well, like what?
Yeah, so why is that a
What kind of
question?
box you have? Dude,
They don't.
I'm trying to do my math words.
what type of box you got?
All right, number 8. You guys have questions on number 8. That makes sense?
Wait, is it?
Can I have the question?
It doesn't.
I don't have a question. I don't have a question.
In the 7 box.
Chris made stuff up because he got it wrong.
No, she's just mad.
He doesn't distribute it. He doesn't solve. He
no.
doesn't actually solve it. He left it as
She's mad.
like
She's mad.
the
Too bad.
negative 4/3. He left it as that instead of solving it.
Gotcha. All right, next one. I want you guys to try that one on your own. Pretty easy.
I'm already almost done.
It's
I don't know
not.
what you're doing. I'm not done.
No, 9. We're on 9. We're on 9.
Why can't they just put numbers?
Tell me how to do 9.
Okay, so
So
basically,
you should distribute.
that's what you're gonna do, and then you're gonna do that. And
Yeah,
then
you
already
you're
did
done.
What did you say?
I'll believe you.
Oh, it's not. It's X and 9.
And actually, it doesn't matter how you write
It
that.
doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
That's goodness.
Yeah. No, we-
Hey guys, are you doing the problem?
Yeah, I'm done.
What'd you get?
X over 8, and then or 5, and then
What?
What?
Wait. Rewind.
X caret 5. Y
Power of 5.
I got an X.
And then 4. I think this is wrong, but 4 or X caret 4, and then Y caret 4.
Did you simplify it all?
That is correct.
Interesting.
I'll tell you.
Do you have to combine the X's and the Y's?
No, she won't.
You tell me. Should we ever combine like
But they're on
terms?
different. They're the same letters. They're not the same.
Hold on. We need to do. I appreciate your volunteering, We need an object lesson here.
No, I think you guys are wrong, actually.
You didn't simplify.
No, Aaliyah's right.
Right?
Elia, are you okay so far?
Yep.
Are you okay so far?
Yep.
All right. Can you reduce those at all?
Nope.
You confident with that?
Oh, you're wrong.
What is x to the fifth? X times x times
No.
x times x times x times y to the eighth. Y times y times y times
Okay,
y
so what
times
are we doing
y
here?
times y times y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, one more maybe.
I'm right.
You're supposed to reduce them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over x times x times x times x.
Times y
Y times y times y times y. Ready? What's x over x?
2.
What's x over x?
Cancelled.
1.
It's gone.
1. What's x over x?
Cancelled.
1. 1.
Cancelled.
1.
1.4.
What's left up top? X.
1x.
So then you were wrong too.
Y over y. Y over y. Y over y. Y over y.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4.
You skipped one y.
I didn't. It's just yeah. So what's left up top?
3.
Y to the.
4.
I don't
Just
know.
changed it.
All right. What's the point? Shh. Hey guys, quiet. Quiet. I know I'm being silly, but what's the point? Don't do that. Don't do that. What's the rule, Matthew?
If they have the same value, like
Same base.
Same base, sorry. You're supposed to reduce them, not
By how? What operation? Subtraction, addition, multiplication, division.
subtraction.
Subtraction. Subtract the exponents. Or the game we played in class was who wins and by how much? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who wins? X to the fifth over x to the fourth.
X to the fifth.
By how much?
1.
So x to the first goes up top. Ready? Y to the eighth over y to the fourth. Who wins? Y to the eighth. By how much?
4.
Y to the fourth up top.
That's actually really cool.
It's a fun game. You might want to play it this weekend. If your social life is anything like mine, and you're bored on a Saturday night,
Play math.
play who wins by how much. Okay?
Wait, what's it? When
We have homework.
Probably. This is math class.
It's
Luca, if you get bored and those first-person shooter games just aren't doing it for you, who wins and by how much? It's a game changer.
How did you get 4?
What?
It's literally a game changer.
I'm not done. I just looked up.
I feel like I'm changing lives today.
It's everything.
Yeah, you made me so happy today. Thank you.
This is why I teach math. Right?
This is Brooks. That's competition show.
I don't like that.
No more.
Same.
All right, let's switch worksheets.
But yeah, but like, I'm doing it all.
Hey, wait here. Oh. Guys, we're going this.
I feel it the best. You would. I know. I just like doing like this. I'm like,
Do you see that? Is this
You
a
wanna do
man?
I just said that.
just like.
A man.
I would have done yours.
Now you
I know.
All right, we're missing the first 2, 3. Sorry, I was never gonna count. All right,
Wait a minute.
on the chapter 6 review. What is a to the 0? 1. So where it says a to the 0 equals, you're gonna write
1.
1.
1.
So at 1, you're gonna write 1.
Oh.
No, like, but where's his example? What is that?
A to the 0 equals 1. Example. What is 7 to the 0 power?
1.
1. There's your example. 7 to the 0 equals 1.
Can we do it?
Samara, you good? You having fun today? Changing your life? One math class at a time?
One math class at a time.
What's number 2?
A is the negative n power.
A to the negative n is 1 over a to the positive n. A to the negative n is 1 over a to the positive. A little switcheroo there.
Wait, what? That's so sad.
Our example. 2 to the negative third power is 1 over 2 to the positive third power.
What is the point?
What's
It's
the point
practicing the rules. That's the point. That's the point.
A point on the graph.
Point.
There's my area. So.
Ready for this? This is the double.
What's
Got it?
number 3? 1 over. Wait, what's number 3?
Negative.
1 over.
1 over a to the negative n is. What's that?
A over
A positive n over 1.
A to the n. And if it's over 1, we don't need to write over 1.
yeah, that's right.
It's understood.
You're right, yeah.
Example.
Example.
1 over 11 to the negative second power is 11 to the second power up top.
Well, do we have to write the little one?
Huh?
How did those
You're so good.
All right. A to the m times a to the n. These are all generic rules for you. Is a to the. Hold on a second. Bailey.
A to the m plus n.
M plus n. You guys made a huge deal and even sang. I don't know.
We did.
Up.
We said that?
We're the ones that did it.
You guys made a huge deal out of that. Huh?
You don't know.
Huh?
What are you saying?
right next to it? What's happening?
So here's your example.
Okay.
Example.
This is going to be f. Some of you guys can relate. F to the negative 4. G to the 6. Now, I understand I can reduce. Nope, not reduce. Simplify that and make the exponents positive. That's not the point of this exercise. This is just giving an example for the process, the rule that we're using. Yes? Yes? Excellent.
Come on.
All right. Homework for the weekend. Easy. Easy.
The whole backside.
Right. Watch your mouth there.
I'm literally okay with
His
that.
goggles.
Circle on the not the worksheet. Well, yeah. I want you to finish the rules and examples.
All.
Hold on. Ah, it's frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Let's let it go. All right.
Number 7, and that's it. Okay, so.
On the chapter 6 review, I'm gonna have you do the rules for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't do 10. Just 5 through 9 with examples. So on the review, on the chapter review, 5 through 9 with examples. And then on the worksheet that we got through most of it, well, most of the front, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just finish the front. How about that? Just read 3 of those problems.
That's so sick, bro.
Easy sauce. I do what I can.
I mean, it's better than doing the whole bag, but I'm down with that.
Don't forget to switcheroo, guys. Right.
Yes, Mary.
Your background.